What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Marriage Unmastered. It's your girl Shireal in the house again, and I'm here with my amazing husband, Henry.
What's up, y'all?
What up, yo?
You sound like a radio personality over there.
Well,
You sounding
kinda.
good, girl.
I kinda am.
Like Marty Marr from What's Up? What's up?
Martin Payne? I sound
Yeah,
like
the
a
show.
dude.
The radio personality, what I'm trying to say from the
Okay, I'm
show.
just
Not
saying.
you don't sound like a dude. You sound
I
like a
mean, you could have
woman.
came up with like a different
Like Wendy
person.
Williams.
Yeah, like my girl Wendy.
Okay, that's the only reference I could think of was Martin.
I get it. I get it. You pretty much just saying I got it, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Whatever,
She
yeah.
got it, y'all.
Whatever, yo. So what's going on? What's going on? We back. We here again. As you can tell, I'm super amped. We did our first live, and I'm still riding that high.
Oh yeah, that was
So
crazy.
the fact that I'm still riding that high, we're preparing for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Really excited about that. So yeah, just still kind of riding that high a little bit.
Let me give you a little feedback from the live podcast. It was epic. The people who needed to be there were there. And people that were not supposed to be there or just visiting and eating, it was like, what's going on over there? Like they was being nosy, watching and sitting near the podcast area. So it was real cool. That it was cool energy.
Well, it's for everybody though, like whoever's in the restaurant, right? So I'm happy that whatever we were talking about got everyone's attention because
Yeah, absolutely.
that's the point, right? We trying to have everybody involved. So it was cool. It was cool. Again, still riding that high and just ready for the next one.
Listen, when is the next one?
So the next one is we had to move the date for May because of Mother's Day.
Okay.
So the next one is actually May 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be the third Saturday in May, just because again, everybody got plans for Mother's Day, hopefully.
Oh yeah, shout out to the mothers.
Yes.
Married mothers, single mothers,
May is a big
mothers in
month.
general. It
Yeah.
is. Everybody's birthday is in May. Well,
A lot of people in our family's birthdays in May. My birthday's in May. Henry's birthday's in May. Mother's Day. It's like a double whammy for me.
and my mom's birthday's in May
Henry's
too.
mom's birthday's in May.
It's
So
crazy.
May's a big month for our family. But for me, it's nice.
Oh yeah, you get that extra.
I get that extra spoiling,
extra little bump.
Mhm.
So talk to me, Shireal. What are you feeling? What's your mood today? For this episode.
My mood today is, like I said, I'm still riding high. I literally have just been reflecting a lot.
Okay.
Over the last 5 years and really just thinking about how far we've come, and what the future really looks like. There's like so many things I hear about 5 years, right? Like, so one of the things that someone said to me about 5 years is like when you're pushing a boulder up a hill, like at 5 years, you should either be pushing it over or it's going to roll back on you and you're going to fail.
Now, you in reference to the podcast?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because I'm like, we about to be married 11 years.
No, the podcast. Like, so
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of feeling like we're right at the top. And it's like, what are we pushing now? Is it going to go over or is it going to roll back and flatten us out?
I agree. Because I feel like is at the point to where it's bubbling and it's starting to bubble outside of the pot.
Right.
And it's spilling over.
Right.
And I think even when we had the live, that really showed me and us, like, wow, like people are really looking for us. And when I say looking for us, they're listening for what we have to offer. Right. And I'm not saying it like being funny or superficial. I'm saying like the wisdom that God gives us is like they're looking for that for their marriage to help them get to the next level in their marriage. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we got some dope feedback too, right? So like we had couples that was like, oh, we saw y'all on this like
Like the
the
marriage club.
marriage club, or,
Uh-huh.
or like, "Oh, we didn't know y'all were doing this," or like, "We look up to y'all," or like just
Yo, that
really
that was crazy.
that was cool.
Like, look up to you, like, you really don't know what people think of you until they either tell you or you see it, like, in person or whatever. Because it wasn't just
Mhm.
expressed to us, but it was expressed to other people
Right.
around us, like, "Hey, y'all, this is like, we follow them, or they a part of what we following." So,
Right.
that's just what happened when God breathed on something that,
Mhm.
and it just started to grow.
It's that impact. So it's nice to see that we're making a impact. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I have a question for you though. So one of the things
I knew it was coming.
no. So, I've been like really trying to find like, as far as marriage, right? So, that was where I feel like we are with the podcast. But as far as marriage, I've been trying to figure out like what where we are as far as like our flow. So like coming up on like 11 years, right? I feel like in the beginning of your marriage, or not even your marriage, your relationship, you kind of have like that butterfly
Mhm.
time, the honeymoon phase where, you
Ooh.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's especially for us, like we had no kids. We were like traveling and
We was
just kind of
we
living
we
life.
was outside.
We were outside, we were going out having fun, like, and it was just a lot of like
Just us.
just us,
Yeah.
and really, really getting to know each other and like love on each other. And then you go through like that next phase where you're starting to have kids, and like maybe it's not so romantic all the time and it's more just like your life in, right? And then like we're kind of now in a phase where our kids are bigger, they're getting a little bit more independent. We get a little bit more time to ourselves, but
Mhm.
it's still not like the beginning, right? So it's kind of like, what does this new phase of life, like, what is this for us?
So, Imma be honest, it's a little bit scary because and the reason why I feel it's scary is because the kids are getting older, so they're having their own thing, their own, like, life,
Mhm.
and they'll be like, "I don't wanna be with y'all, I wanna play with my friends," and they'll be like,
Right,
"Wait,
right.
huh? You got friends now?" And it's like, "Yeah, we outside," and it's like, "Alright." And then we have our, like, regular routine, with the
Mhm.
kids, work, stuff like that, but I think because for a while, it was just us and the kids for, like, a long time,
Yeah.
and we would center, like, our lives around what we would do with our kids.
It's still like that, but like you said, it's, like, different because they kinda got their own agenda too, right?
So I think for us, we are finding our groove again. Like, what does it look like? Dating with kids and dating each
Yeah.
other with kids and just finding time to go out or have, like, little picnics, little family stuff, but, me and her time.
And it's interesting, last week, Henry and I were able to my mother was in town, so we were able to go out twice, right? But my daughter, she's like, y'all been going on a lot of dates. Like, she's like,
Facts.
Why we can't
I
go?
wanna go on a
I
date.
want to go on y'all dates." And it's like,
Chill
shorty,
out.
just calm down,
This us.
like we're trying to like reconnect, reestablish like the us,
That's it. That's it right there. That's the topic of this episode. Reconnect.
But so it's interesting because like so much has changed. Like I like just being totally transparent, right? When we first met and we first started dating, like things were different body wise, right?
Mhm.
Like, and as a woman, I'm gonna just be 100%. Like, I felt sexier, I
Mm.
felt more attractive. I felt more confident in the things that I could do, like, so now it's like, I really want to work on me to get back that confidence.
By the
And
way, you still sexy. Ain't nothing changed.
And I love that you feel that way, right? But I have to feel it too. Like
Okay.
I need to feel that
I
about
get it.
me so
I
that
get
I
it.
could, bust out those moves that you know what I'm saying? Like them old moves. I'll be like, yo, I wish I could do that again.
Mm. That's all Imma
You get what
say.
I'm saying though? So it's like just like the reconnection looks different,
Mm.
right? Like finding confidence in that space.
Ah, finding confidence in that space, the reconnection, learning the new you, right?
Yes.
Like that's different because you
Mhm.
got to like adjust to this new Henry. Like I might not look like I did what
But
15 years ago.
I like this version.
What?
This grown man,
The-
thickened out version. You know, like when
Girl,
we
don't
first
girl,
met,
girl, don't make me blush,
you were
girl.
slender and you were cute. You're very handsome, but now you got that like grown man.
She like my gray hair,
I
y'all.
love the gray hair, and I love the thickness too.
I praise God, praise
Oh
God.
my gosh. But you see, so it's like, it's funny because he said the same thing about me, right? Like, I love you in this phase. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I love you in this phase. But I feel like there's a phase beyond this,
There probably
right? So
is.
there's a this, right? There's a this, but it's like the toned, more flexible version of this. I don't know if I should have said flexible, right? But y'all get what I'm saying, married people. There's
Mm.
a more
Mm-hmm.
defined version of where we are right now. And I feel like
I get
that's
it.
where the
Now,
space I'm trying to find.
I
Like,
feel you on that because I'm trying to get to that space too, like that grown man weight,
yeah, the grown
right?
woman weight.
The
Like, I'm not
grown
trying to
man
be
body, like
80 pounds.
like what up, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Like,
trying to get there.
right. Like, I'm good with the softness
The
that I've acquired,
mm-hmm.
but I just want to
I'm good
like,
with it too.
but I do want to tone it up. So, like, when I put on my clothes, it feels like, oh, yes, sis. You know, like, I don't want to go back totally back to the beginning, but I wanna find my, like, confidence in this new space.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trying to stay fit and sexy and in the gym because shorty over here bad. So you know what I'm saying. I got to make sure I'm good because let a brother know I can still tear you up. Like you know what I mean.
Wait, what? Tear me up?
No, if I
Oh,
got to fight and
woo!
defend,
My brain went
well, that's a fact. Yeah, but for
Okay.
other people outside, like
Mm,
I'm gonna be outside
you're a
too.
big dude though,
Like
so
ain't
you're
nobody
good.
gonna run up on this one right here, and I'm gonna let you know. But
But
you know,
you know what I'm saying? So there's, like, this next level of, like, connection, next level of confidence, next level of, like, how we get to, like, interact with each other
mm,
physically,
mm-hmm.
sexually, emotionally,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so that's the part I feel like moving into 11 years, that's the part where I'm, like, excited for and, like,
Okay.
ready to
So like a
evolve.
rekindle, change, evolve,
Yes.
evolution.
New new
New evolution.
new positions.
Yeah, we gonna cut this podcast because I'm about to get ready to go
Whatever.
home.
Anyway,
Nah, I'm just messing
so,
with you.
right, so what's okay, so beyond that, right? Let's kind of bring it to something kind of funny. So I saw something online. Y'all know I always be perusing the internet, and there was like this couple said they saw a woman who said in all her years of marriage, God had given her like some type of grace for her husband, like to the point where he would be getting ready to go see his side piece and she would like iron his clothes for him, like help him to like get
Yo,
ready.
I saw a
Did you
clip.
see
I saw
that?
a clip, like a 10-second clip. I didn't click it because I was like, that sound crazy, whatever story this is, and I'm not ready to listen to it yet.
You should never
Like
listen to
I I
it.
I, I
But could you
now
have
you make me want to listen to
well,
it.
I mean, you can listen all you want. Don't let it get up in your spirit because because I mean, ultimately that's like wild. Like, right? You think about those like we're tapping on 11 years, but think about people who have married 40 years.
Mhm.
Is there, you know, once you pat like we're talking about reconnecting, what if at 20 years we like, okay, we done reconnected, what's next? And
So
homeboy, like, I'm about
wait.
to step out and sis like, go ahead,
Wait,
here go
so I actually
your
want to go back to
lunch.
that. So they were at a point in their marriage where she was accepting of his side piece.
Yeah. She was like, "Go
She
ahead,
just
bro."
figured like he gonna do him, and I'm gonna just be here
I don't know
because
what
you
she
coming
was
back.
figuring, but I just feel like it's interesting because like think of the phases you go through in your marriage. And we only at 11, we talk about reconnecting. Imagine what happens at 25, 30. Like, yo, keep it real, cause right. What
Did he
if
just get bored or something?
maybe she's just also like, "Go have sex with whoever you want. I'm tired."
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, but think about it, women, like, I mean, I know women that's like, I'm not even in the mood. Like, as long as he come home, pay these bills, be a part of this family, go ahead, Joe. Go get your rocks off. Like, could you imagine getting to that place?
No,
No, no, me neither.
uh,
Me neither.
that's
But
crazy.
we can't imagine it now. But
I would say that people in marriages when they don't um put the work into their marriage, that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like if you be like, if you don't want to fight for your marriage, you don't want to
but
work it.
she's not necessarily giving up her marriage. Maybe that's her fight. Like, you know what?
I
I'm picking my battle. I'm not about to fight with this dude.
I'm
Here,
only
here go your lunch. Here go your clothes. Go rock shoddy off. Come back home by 12.
I don't even want to speak on this even more because
Ain't
I
that
only got like a little bit tidbit of what you're giving me, so I don't know
okay?
the story, so I can't really respond because I
I
it
mean,
just
it
sounds
sounds
crazy in
wild, but
itself.
right? I feel like every marriage is different, and what works for people works for people. Like, I'm not saying I mean, mentally, I don't know if God has given me that type of capacity,
I
but
don't think God would give anybody that type of grace. I feel like they was kind of a dummy
why
allowing
don't
that to
call her no
happen.
dummy? You don't know what she that's the thing. Like, you're not in their marriage. Like,
You
and I
right.
know
You
women who
right.
are like sexually tapped out for whatever reason, life be blown, like kids, the house, the bills, the whatever, all the things. Like, they just don't want to, be intimate like that.
I think that's
They
when
also
them
probably don't want to not give up their marriage, their best friend for the last however many years. Like,
I think that's when them vows should kick in or like something should remind you of like why you married this person.
but I'm not saying that she says she wanted a divorce. She's staying married. She's just this is their new situation at the moment. She's not saying I'm divorcing him. That's
N-
her way of keeping
Now,
her
okay,
marriage.
so is the side piece like are they sexually active or is just like a
Come on.
friend
What
he
are
hanging
they
out with?
what that's a silly question, I feel like. Are you a side piece if you're not sexually active?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyways, I'm just saying different strokes for different folks. Like, and it's interesting, like when you go through phases of marriage, like, it's easy for us at 10 years to say, I would never, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in 10 more years, never looks different. Like, for instance, perfect example. I know, like, Henry and I are big on we don't do separate vacations,
Yeah.
right? We're big on that. But honestly, at like now, I'm kind of like, not that I want a separate vacation from you, but like I was telling you the other day, like, I would like a couple days to just go be. You know what I mean? Like, I would
Mm-hmm.
like to go get me a nice spa weekend
So
where I don't
yeah,
have to
well that's
wake
something
up
that
at a
like
certain time. I don't gotta cater to the kids, or I don't or worry about what you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, in that conversation is something that like I propose like maybe you need time alone.
right.
And I'm okay with that because
But
it's
that's
something
different
that
from anything we've ever talked about before.
yeah.
Like, cause for before it was like never. We don't.
Well, I think what we always the view we looked at with separate vacations was like going with other people and not your husband. Like,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm
what if I
saying?
wanted to bring a home girl and have
That's
like a
that
girl spa
I
weekend?
mean, okay. I'm fine with it. That's a
I'm
different
just saying
conversation.
my
I mean,
perspective
don't put me
has
on this.
changed a
Yeah,
little
it
bit
has. It has. It has.
from where it was like never to now it's like, well, I wouldn't mind a couple days to just like,
Now, can I do that? Can I say, can I get a couple days?
I think you could.
You think? Or like
I think. I said
exactly.
think.
My point. See
I said think. I didn't
that
say, but
scale
I
is
didn't say
different.
no. What I'm saying is the perspective has changed from where it was like no, however many years ago, and now it's like, well, maybe.
Uh, I mean, that's a conversation.
Listen,
I ain't knocking it, but I'm just saying that's
new
a different.
phases, y'all. New phases, new phases. Anyways, y'all, that's our time. That's our time, right? I mean, but it leave you with something to think about. What do these phases of marriage look like? Phases in life. We're not the same people we were when we met. We're not the same people we were
Mm.
5 years ago, 3 years ago, last year.
And you know what too? I think what hurts a marriage is when you don't accept that you've changed and your wife has changed, or your,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
And communicate it, right?
Yeah,
And
because like I wasn't this weight. You know, we met. I didn't gain weight. She might not think I'm as attractive, but it's like, babe, I could put on some weight. Like I changed. You okay with that? You might not. You might say, yeah, you like the thickness, but I might not like it because I don't like the way my clothes fit no more.
right.
And I hate buying like 2 and 3 X's and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That look crazy on me.
But beyond the physical too, the
That's just the first thing I went
perspective.
to, but
Yeah,
I get it.
the perspective is,
Mhm.
as we grow in our marriage and the time changes and life happens, like perspective changes. Are you ready to ride it out on a new perspective with the same person?
Mm.
So I'm gonna
Re
leave y'all with that. I'm gonna leave y'all with
Reinvent
that.
yourself in your marriage, I tell you that.
Ooh, reinvention of yourself in your marriage. All right, y'all. This has been great. We are gonna go. But y'all make sure y'all hit us up on our platforms, marriageunmastered.com for everything
Mhm.
you want to know about us. And yeah, we'll see you back next week. All right. Bye.
Peace.